Chat, how's everybody doing? Good morning. Second here. I think we're good. Good morning, guys. I hope you guys have been well. Hope you guys have had a good week. Welcome back to another wonderful stream. What's up, chat? What's up? Ernesto, Tiffany, Breakout, SPX, Black Atori, Juice, Moro, Tupac. Yo, Tupac in the building. Abhishek. Abhishek says, good evening, Marco. Once again, happy birthday, wifey. W. It was wifey's birthday yesterday. We went out to on a nice little date. Took the wifey out to a fun restaurant. It was a good night. It was a great day to celebrate the wifey's 27th birthday. I'm leaking her age. Sorry, wife. Happy North Day to the wifey. Happy birthday to the wifey. W's. I don't even, is she in chat right now? Is she not seeing all the love right now? I hope you guys have been well, chat. Kind reminder to everybody in here, if you guys have not yet seen Apex's brand new end of day drawdown plan, which is my favorite. I have all of my funded accounts are end of day drawdown. Those are the accounts the only ones I want to trade. But yeah, take advantage. In my opinion, probably the best ROI in the industry for an account, end of day drawdown. I use the 100K accounts, but right now they're doing 85% off, chat. 85% off. And then, of course, well, I was going to say, I don't have my TradeZella hoodie on today. If you guys aren't using TradeZella, you're definitely missing out. The best trading tool in the game. Automates all of your journaling, your trading journaling. All you gotta do is plug in your account. Any trade you take shows up on your TradeZella dashboard. You can track all of your analytics, see where you're going wrong, see your strengths and weaknesses, maybe what days you shouldn't be trading. These are all things you need to be identifying as a trader. TradeZella makes that easier for you. Also has an incredible backtesting software. I use it personally. Again, I'm only ever gonna speak on platforms and brands and companies I truly believe in. Of course, Chart Fanatics is the same. The best of the best. Definitely, again, guys, take advantage of these platforms. Happy birthday to the wifey. Yo, let's go, chat. Everybody's showing love. I appreciate every single one of you. Truly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I know Hannah does as well. But yeah, yesterday was a good day. Me and wifey went out for dinner to a place in Toronto, in the city in Toronto. It was like Japanese fusion. It was really fire. Had some steaks, had some sushi. Here, I'll show you guys a little. Here's like the sushi. Not the best video, but you guys can see. It's nice. And then we had some steak. It was a great treat. The food was absolutely delicious. Honestly, maybe one of my favorite restaurants in Toronto now. Maybe one of my favorite one. And then look how pretty. Look how pretty. All you guys can do is look. That's all. That's it. Because that's wifey. What's up, my brother? What's up, Nuno? How we doing, bro? It looks great from Japan. Damn. I'm sad because we were supposed to be in Japan right now, but me and wifey are definitely gonna have to make our way out there one day. Look at Marco blushing. Am I blushing, chat? Where are you in the pic? Oh, we took a pic after. The waiter took a pic of us. Lighting is kind of poo-poo on these though. And then look, chat. They brought us out. Look, they gave us some sparklers, everything for the dessert. Look. It was a good time. Look at your smile. What do you mean? Chill, chat. All right. Yo, I hope you guys have had a good week. Maybe a better week than me. I was looking over my trades. No, just actually my trading in general. I haven't taken a CFD trade in a very long time. Not last week. Yeah, CFD is very, and I think if you guys are CFD traders or Forex traders, whatever you want to call it, you'll see that it has not been clean whatsoever. Not only CFD, but bro, the futures market, chat. So let's hop into some charts here. We'll talk. Like, okay, I'll give you guys an example. I have been waiting on NQ for a minute, ever since Monday, I believe it was, or no, actually, sorry, in Tuesday, to trade above this high. And we left all of these highs, and I wanted to see a spike and a drop. Left it all intact. So, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think NQ looks absolutely hideous right now. Probably will continue to the downside, but just the delivery of price overall has been dog shit. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Monday morning at 7 a.m. we get this insane move, and then we get this the rest of the week. So NQ looks like shit. What I do like, I went to go take a peek at ES, and chat, we left these lows intact, which is good. I feel like if we can get a move away and we can look for some shorts, maybe that'll align with NQ somehow. But that's what ES looks like for me. Just like that. I'd need price above this high. YM, same kind of thing. I'd want to see price go bullish, and then maybe we sell back down. All right, chat. So that's it. That's it on indexes. Again, NQ looks like absolute dog water. Disgusting. I hate it. I hate NQ right now. It's so boring, bro. It's so boring. I'm just waiting for this thing to just clean up, man, so I can just go on an absolute frenzy. But right now, it's just like day by day, base hit there, base hit there. Like, it's just so boring. But hey, you know what? Trading is supposed to be boring, guys. It's something you have to remind yourself. It's not always going to be sunshines and rainbows. You're not always going to be catching the most beautiful setups. You have to be able to manage yourself through these slower periods, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm not saying there's no opportunity, but just the quality of opportunity right now is incredibly low. Very low. And I'm not the only one saying this, but that's fine. Again, to each their own. This could be great opportunity and conditions for other people, and that's completely fine. I'm just telling you for myself. So in these conditions, I have to learn how to survive, right? We've talked about this a lot in the past, right? I'm like keeping my head above water, right? Just treading along. That's all I'm doing. There's no reason to go heavy risk. There's no reason to just risk accounts on this kind of price action. Day by day. That's all we can do. Guys, chat, if you can do me a massive favor, smash the likes on the stream. Let's run the likes up today, man. I feel like we've been slacking a little bit on the likes recently. Gold, however, chat, I think a couple things to look at on gold. So I'm leaning on price to have a little bit of a short move. Hmm. Excuse me. I think we can see some shorts, and I'll kind of draw out what I believe is possible. Above these highs, maybe shorts down to the lows. Next destinations could be, and let's add another one here. 43.72. So I have an alert set at these highs. I would definitely need to see what price does above them, chat. We can pair it with time and everything. But I definitely need to see the price action develop above the highs. Okay. Spec chat. All right. Yo, what's good, Matt? How we doing, bro? How we doing, brother? Appreciate you for hopping in. I took a short on NQ yesterday, London session, and TP hit today, London session. Yo, good stuff, dude, bro. Well done. Yes, sir. What's good, Matt? Gold, yes, sir. That's my analysis on gold right now. This is a rough one right here, chat. I have been waiting to short Aussie, and all I wanted was price above 0.6974. So I just wanted a stab above, and I was gonna take a short up here. That did not occur, and we sold all the way down to the lows. So my higher time frame target is down here at 0.6897, so around 0.69 flat. We haven't made it there yet, but it looks like we're gonna probably hit target without providing an entry / opportunity. So I might have to be out of this, unfortunately, but I'll leave it on for now, because as long as the target's not hit, the setup can remain valid. Hey, Mark, if gold go up, where is stop loss for short? I just told you I need to see price above the highs develop. I have no idea where. There's no area to put a stop loss for myself. How would I know where to put a stop if we're not even there yet? We're not there, bro. We're below the highs. How am I gonna know where my stop loss is going? You funny guy. You funny guy. Okay. ES. I just broke down ES. I want to see price above these highs. This week is sloppy, bro. This week has been booty cheeks. This year, this Q1 was hideous. Q1 was absolutely hideous. So let's look. Actually, it's ending right now. Let's take a look at these Q1 candles. How do we do this? Here we go. Look, the Q1 candle's ending in 5 days. This is NQ. This is ES. YM. All looking quite similar. Gold. Look at gold. Excuse me. Gold took out previous high, so took out previous quarter's high, and we've had that reaction. Nothing really else to point out on the 3-month chart. Aussie taking out some highs on the left, so like this is all kind of information that we can look at. Like look at Euro right now. This kind of tells the tale, right? Price to these lows. So these are things you can kind of identify sometimes. Ooh. BTC does not look too pretty, chat. Here's your inverse. What do you guys call it? Your inverse fair value gap right there. I don't use that, but there you go. Thoughts on EU, my bro? Listen, your guess is as good as mine, my man. I believe this thing could continue bearish. However, look at this. Look at this. Look at this ugliness. So, hey. I don't honestly. And like here, chat. I tweeted something yesterday. Like, read my tweet. Listen to this. I said, I sound like a broken record, but these market conditions are ass. I'm going to go on a 2-month vacation. There you go. That's what I tweeted yesterday. And this is the complete and utter truth. Boring. Boring, boring, boring. You missed my opinion on gold. I just think gold needs to, if I want to participate in anything on gold, I would need to see price above these highs. All right, that's what I'm looking at right now. Let's see if there is maybe opportunity to short, possibly. We definitely need to see price develop, or sorry, to long into the highs. Not my ideal setup, because this would be considered counter bias. Why counter bias? Because if I want to see this thing short overall, longs right now would be considered counter bias, right? Short-term trade, which is not wrong. You just have to be able to identify this, and that would be considered lower probability, right? For myself. Your latest entries vid was Fire Marco. Cheers. Let's go, Moro. Yeah, a lot of people enjoyed the previous video we just put out. The most recent one, chat. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I definitely recommend going to watch it. Honestly, I'm very proud of the recent videos I put out. I put a lot of time and thought and effort into them. Trying to put out as much value as possible. Some of them have been doing very, very well. So give them a watch, chat. Let me know what you think. Hey, yo, hey Marco, I'm just joining the chat. I am here for my fair share of the birthday cake. That's good, bro. That's good. I like that. That's good. Chat, you know what? Listen, we're closing off Q1, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I've had this chat with a few traders now. If you guys are coming out of Q1 and you've actually performed a little well, give yourself a pat on the back, because this wasn't an easy quarter whatsoever. Wasn't an easy quarter whatsoever. I was still able to tick a few goals off my list, but I'm telling you right now, the Q1, bro, Q1 was not pretty whatsoever. So let's see. We're finishing up this Q1. Let's see how Q2 is. Let's get our vibes up. You never know. Maybe this was the worst quarter of all time. And the next quarter, Q2, is just absolutely incredible. We never know as a trader. We don't know what's going to occur. That's why we just have to show up. We show up, do our thing. That's it. All we can do. You're amazing, Marco. Your system makes me see the market so differently. Nice one, bro. I took a Euro AUD long, entered March 12th from weekly demand and monthly low. Oh, okay, to buy. Let's see. Euro AUD. That's good reaction so far. Did we respect this low? Oh. Yeah, my guess, Matt, my guess is it won't even go short for another 5 days. Just looking off the monthly alone, I believe we're gonna need to see that monthly close, and then maybe the next month you'll see a spike up and then a drop. Right? That's something that can occur over the next couple months. But that just and that's the power of the higher time frame sometimes, Chaz. I can identify this just off the monthly alone. So in 5 days, this candle will close, right? And then maybe the next candle will open up. And again, you can see that spike above previous monthly, and then maybe the drop occurs, right? But that won't happen until this candle closes, and that won't close in 5 days. So these are things you can just identify off the higher time frames. That's what I would see, Matt, on EA. That's what I would see. We got stock open in 9 minutes, chat. Your interview on Prop Firm Trader was awesome, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys haven't watched that yet, give it a watch. Let me know what you think. I'm not really a podcast guy. I kind of just love chatting charts and talking charts, but I sat down and tried to give you guys a little bit of value in my head. I tried my best. Marco, there was liquidity everywhere. How can I identify how much liquidity price needs to grab or go bullish? Yo, Roger, that is like one of the most common questions I get asked. And how do I know? Think about what you're asking me. How do I know how much liquidity needs to get taken and before I sell or buy? How do I answer that? First of all, the first part of my answer is going to be, I will never know. Never. So all I can do is stack my confluences, stack my confirmations, and play my system. That's it. I'll never know anything. No, like for sure, 100%. Yo, Scuba, you're trolling me, bro, but I like this. Last stream you mentioned your fortune telling skills. NQ liftoff or dump on market open? Yeah. If I had to put my money on it, I would say lift off and then sell the rest of the day. That's what I would say. But that's funny. Scuba, you fucking guy. You remembered my little my speech. That's funny though. Marco, do you know Fabio? Fabio is a savage, bro. He's on Chart Fanatics. Absolutely savage trader. Yeah, Yogesh, you can't trade commodities right now. Probably won't last forever, so no worries. I can see the SMT with NS. Classy, what do you mean? What's NS? Do you trade order floor? I do not. Okay, Uron, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. You're asking me, guys, sometimes you have to just think about the questions you're asking me sometimes before you type them, okay? You asked me, brother, how to see confirmation entry when there is no LB. How am I going to tell you about a confirmation right now if we haven't even, if there is no confirmation right now? I need, guys, the people that are saying like, oh, where do I put my stop loss on gold once we go above these highs? How do I know that? How would I know that? We haven't even taken them out yet. I don't know what price looks like yet. You need to wait to see what price does above the highs. How would I know where my stop loss? How would I know what the confirmation entry is before we even get there? We haven't even taken the highs yet. Come on, man. Check chat. Stock open here in 4 minutes. Gold is showing longs right now. The best hours to trade NQ would just be around stock open, my bro. Stock open. I'm Martin. I'm from Canada, bro. The land of the cold. For my crypto traders, yo, this is some gross price action as well. I mean, all of this is nasty work. We have left these highs. Look at this. Look at this. Yo, good morning, Nitu? I think that's pronounced your name. CFDs has been ass, chat. CFDs have been so ass. Dang it. Two trades for myself. Need to both break even. Crude oil? Last time oil was on some wild. Let's take a look. I'm still bullish on this thing. But the thing is, everybody's trying to FOMO this long right now. So see how chop it goes after though? It's just the market, man. This is just how liquidity works. We have this massive move here, right? Look at the market does afterwards. So classic, because this is just going to induce sellers now to enter the market. Once it induces enough sellers, it's just going to continue to the upside. However it does that. Maybe we go down and then up, right? Take out something and then go up to the upside. So it's just the same cycle over and over and over. Stock opens coming in 30 seconds here, chat. I'm trying to see. Let me see something here. Good morning, Bella. Well, actually, no, it's like good night over there, isn't it? Good morning over here, though. It's 9:30 a.m. over here. Hope you've been well. (9:30 p.m.) Oh, yes, that's right. You guys are 12 hours ahead. All right. We're getting a little pump right here, chat. Let's see if we can get price above these highs. I have an area I can use for an entry. And this is about... It's a little bit too much risk for the minis. I might have to enter this on the micros. One sec. I love watching Marco's lives. Let's go. Let's go, chat. All right, chat. I'm going to be taking an entry above these highs here on YM. See if I can ride this move back to the downside. I do believe this bullish move we're seeing right now is false. And I do think we're going to end up running for these lows sooner or later. And then, of course, the lows to the left-hand side as well. So I'm happy to add some risk up here. Probably going to have about 7 micros on. Let's see if we can get it a little higher. Please make a video on how to find daily bias. I have multiple videos on my YouTube channel on how I identify daily bias, bro. Give them a watch. Should give you a little bit of clarity, a little bit of value. All right, chat. I'm in here. Let's see how this plays out. Basically saying this whole bullish move we're seeing right now, I deem it to be false. That's the whole idea. This whole bullish move we're getting off the back of the open right now. So I want to see that move back to the downside. Decent reaction so far. Overall, I do believe if this is correct, if we do short to the downside, we should see some lows to the left-hand side get taken out. So I'm looking at like London or New York open lows should go, which is down here, and then maybe some lows to the left. So let's see how this plays out. The 5 minute is leaving a ridiculous, look at this wick we're leaving right now. All right, chat. I mean, you love to see these reactions. I'm going to roll my stop above this high. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't, especially at this kind of volume and volatility right now. The entry's nasty. I mean, yeah, sometimes you will get entries like this, but listen, it's not over. And this is something everybody needs to understand. Yes, we've had a nice reaction, but it does not mean the market can just react off this area and go back long, right? So we need to be aware of these things. I'm trying to debate if I want to go break even or not after, like, that is a massive reaction, chat. This volume is crazy right now. The volatility. Look at the 1 minute. So I want to see price aggressively run for these lows. If you can identify all of this. This is a buildup in my books. Look at all these lows intact for me. All right, so we are respecting this level like we spoke about. It's not impossible for price to tap into this area and go back long. So let's see. We have these imbalances up here. Price can maybe continue short off of. If not, we will run back up to the highs probably. Take out my entry. And maybe run for something on the left. You know what we'll do here, chat? Is I'm going to cover myself just because we have a really nice entry. I'm going to go risk-free. If we do spike the high again and give myself a higher entry, we'll look to take it. The reason why I'm also covering myself, chat, is usually these entries in and around stock open, they are typically fast. So if it is correct, we just had a spike up, should see that spike down. And then, yeah, if not, we will kind of screw around here for a bit. Maybe we'll see a move closer to 10 a.m. Maybe around 9:45, 10 a.m. So let's see. Yo, peace, bro. I had a whole breakdown on YM earlier in the stream. You said, why did I take it? Why did I take it? Why did I take it? Rewind the stream. I had a full analysis on YM, and then afterwards we will cover it again. Just bear with me, please. I'm literally just in a trade right now. Just have to Marco, I catch EU, GU, AU sell today. Yo, that's a lot of exposure, but respect, man. There's no need to be taking all of them, though. But well done. Marco, can you explain and show how you manage your positions? It's all about what the chart's telling me, because I'll never, some people will go like, oh, I'm up 1-to-1, or I'm up 1-to-2, I'm going break even, or I'm up a certain amount of money, 200, 300, 400, $1,000, so I'm going break even. No, it's never been like that for me. I always let the chart communicate that towards me. So I understand for this specific setup right now, I've seen this happen quite a few times. Entry is right after stock open, so typically it should be very fast. Spike and drop. If it does not, that usually means we're going to come back above the highs again. So that's why I've covered myself. What are you drinking? Coffee. Standard. Very standard. Good evening from Afghanistan. Much love, brother. Let's see, Chad. I do want to see this area hold. Push price back to the downside. Again, if it doesn't, we're probably going to revisit the high at the stock open high. I don't know how I can answer that. If your stop loss had feelings, how many times would it cry per week? What? Excuse me. Yo, Matt. Brother, trust me. Trust me. Marco, how do you control yourself on taking trades on live around hundreds of people? How can you take decision? I mean, I was never like this. You know, like when I started trading in front of people, streaming, I struggled, like just like anything you do in life. And if you're new, it's going to be difficult at the beginning. I've just learned to stop caring. Before I cared too much. Like if I took a loss in front of people, I'd be like, oh, maybe people took a loss too because of me. And I'd care so much. Now, like, I could give two shits, man. Like if people are taking trades, trying to copy my trades and they're not working out for them, I'm not there pressing the buttons for them. They're the ones pressing the buttons. So why do I have to feel bad about it, right? So I used to care a lot. And don't get me wrong, streaming, it can be really annoying sometimes. Like, not like chatting with you guys and being here with you guys is awesome. But like when you're going through like a losing period or you're going through a rough period, yeah, trading in front of people is fucking, it's the last thing you want to do sometimes, right? Because like it's a struggle sometimes to even show up at the computer when you're going through a losing period or a losing streak, a red period. So yeah, I mean, it's annoying sometimes, but overall, streaming is a like being on here with you guys is a great privilege. Like massive thank you to Chart Fanatics for giving me this opportunity to me. I love doing it. But yeah, you have some mental battles here and there for sure. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, but you take it for what it is. Yo, what's good, Wonder? Appreciate you for hopping in. What's good? Hannah's birthday was awesome. It was good. Went out for a nice dinner last night. Us two. It was a great time. It was a great time. Always love going out for dinners with her. I can imagine it must be tough. Yeah, sometimes it's tough, but it's more good than bad. Like, again, like I said, chat, I think like, what was it? What month was I think it was January. January was a really boring, rough month. So yeah, there were some streams, and like sometimes you're like, you get on, you take a trade, it's a losing trade. Sometimes they're quick, and then you get people in chat going, why did you even take that trade? What the heck? Why did you take that? That didn't even look good. You shouldn't have even taken that trade. And then you got people like the little gremlins coming in saying these things, right? And being like, oh, that trade wasn't even nice, Marco. What are you doing? Why are you taking that? And then in your head, you're just like, nah, but it's fun, bro. It's fun. Be honest, do you trust your strategy more or your gut feeling after 2 losses? Do I trust it more? I don't trust it more. I mean, that's just natural human emotion to feel a little bit of doubt and lack of confidence if I've taken 2 losses. Yeah, Quiet Storm, this is break even. Why you don't trade Forex? I do trade Forex, my bro. I have multiple Forex funded accounts. I trade it all the time. But there has been a lack of opportunity right now, so I have not been trading it currently. All right, chat. We're flirting with the break even. We'll see what happens here. Okay, I'm out. Break even. We'll see what happens now. We'll take a look at the higher time frames. Let me hop back on the minis. Okay, so this is what the higher time frames are looking like right now. Nothing too pretty. Good management. I'm really happy with how I managed that overall. Running long right now. ES, what are we saying? ES is chilling at the lows. NQ, stab the lows. This was 830. So 9 traded above 8. Okay. Nothing too pretty though. ES is showing long right now. YM is continuing long. Let's remove some of these lines now. Gold. Oh no, chat. Because I was focused on this. We missed this. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We missed it. Oh well. Yo, Arun, man, you know, some of these questions you're asking me, is this Chat GPT? It's got to be Chat GPT questions, bro. Let's see. Marco, how to control impulsive decisions? Like, you want to take a trade on every single move, how to control it? I mean, that's just a lack of discipline, man. I don't need to be in every single move. Nah, bro, just market experience. Chat GPT learns from me. Oh, okay. I have to just stop reading the chat sometimes, I guess. Marco, do you scalp? Yes, sir. I scalp futures, swing trade, Forex. We're getting alerts going off. What's stinging? Yes. Yes is coming close to these highs. NQ. It's dinging right now. Gold is coming to these highs. ES has not taken these highs out yet. Yo, Matt, I guess you can tweet at me if you want. But that's some solid work, bro. Good stuff. Thank you, Mark. I got TP on your gold setup on gold because of your setup. Yo, let's go orange. W, bro. Congratulations. Pretty sure Aussie. Yeah, Aussie's still respecting these lows. I'm on my phone. Can anyone else listen or barely listen when volume is below 50%? It's only happening to me here. I don't know, bro. You're on my bro. I have a rewind the stream, man. Rewind the stream and you can take a look at what I've talked about gold a million times. Hey, bro, to connect TradeAvate from Prop, do I need a TradingView subscription? No, you do not, Alien. All right, ES is above these highs. What's NQ saying? NQ is not above highs. Great point, Suresh. Guys, don't use this channel just for entries. Learn trading from Marco and understand what he explains. Learning is the best for everyone. Hey, that's some good advice right there. I would most definitely agree. What's NQ saying, chat? Gold, not above any highs yet. No trading territory until these highs are taken for me on gold. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I might have to just take that break even and then yeah, that could be it for me for the day, like setup wise. I'm not too sure. Like, I just don't know, bro. If I had to pinpoint NQ, I would say these highs need to go before any downside move occurs. Maybe we can see afterwards. The problem is, Chaz, we've already traded below this low here, and like that right there is not pretty for me. That's why I was looking at ES to begin with, is because we haven't taken these lows yet, which means there is liquidity below these lows for me, and that makes sense. But shit doesn't align, things don't look good, so I'm not too sure. I really am not sure. Patience is the hardest part in trading. Patience is probably where everybody screws up, chat. You're not wrong. It's where a lot of people screw up. People don't know how to wait for their setups. I'm a broken record when it comes to this, but I preach about it a lot. People don't know how to wait for their setups. NQ above these highs yet? Not yet. All right, we're trading above these highs. We're going to be trading above these highs shortly. Almost there. What do you guys think? This move last year? 4 hour is not, does not look pretty, chat. It does not. Like, this is the kind of conditions, man. Like, I would not be surprised right now if we had NQ all the way back up to here and then shorts. Okay, so now we have those internal highs are taken. Let's see what price does. We're sitting close to 10 a.m., which is something to keep an eye on, chat. Definitely something to keep an eye on. Think NQ was bullish? Listen, I haven't spoken a word about NQ. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, your guys' guess is as good as mine. Gold not at the highs yet. Three minutes till a 4 hour close here as well, chat. Excuse me. How can I calculate how much I get per dollar of movement at NQ? So I think I don't do it the easy way, but how I do it, I'll tell you, is if you look at this measurement right here, you can see we have basically 25 points, 100 ticks, right? Here, let me do it so it's exactly. So how I do it is, if I'm trading the micros, 100 ticks, and I have 100 tick stop loss, that is $50 for one micro. 2 micros, it's $100. 4 micros, it's $200. Okay, and so on, so on. If I'm trading the minis, I look at the points. If it says 25 points, that means I'm going to be risking $500. Let's just say it says 50 points. That's $1,000 of risk for one mini. I definitely don't do it the right way, but this is just what's ingrained in my brain now, and I haven't looked at doing it another way. But there's a way of measuring like how much it is, and you can actually see here. Here, yeah. That's just ingrained in my brain now. So it's basically 50 cents per tick for a micro, right? That's just, again, it's just quick for me to do it like that. So again, if I'm trading the micros and I have, let's just say I have a stop loss. Let's just say, for example, chat, we entered here. We have a stop loss above this high to the left-hand side. I have 230 ticks, which means if I threw 2 micros on this, 2 micros would be $230 risk, right? If I did 4 micros, that's $460 of risk. So that's just how I do it. Again, and there's probably a quicker way, I don't know, but I've just been doing that ever since I learned futures, and I've just stuck to it. All right, we're having a reaction on NQ right now. Look at this shit, bro. God damn. So YM ended up moving decently to the upside. We have 4-hour close coming in 1 minute. 1 single minute. ES is selling a bit. NQ is what? Selling a bit as well. I don't know, chat. This could easily reverse back up as well. Gold. Chop, 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 chop. New York session is just, maybe New York session's done, bro. We're done for, chat. New York is cooked now. Look at this price action. Ah. NQ come back up. 4-hour close is coming in right now. This is what we're looking like on NQ right now. So if we do stab the highs, you can see that that'd be the 4-hour high. But again, I don't really have much of a direction and bias for you guys right now. I really don't like how we have taken out this low from the left. It really makes me wonder, like, do we have a reason? Do we have a reason to push to this low again? Right? ES, in my opinion, does. Because we've respected these lows. But NQ's different story. I've never taken an ES trade in my life though, so, and I won't right now. I won't take it right now. This is kind of just, we're just tracking price together. So we'll see what happens. NQ is chilling at the highs. Good morning, Propel. Good morning. Tori, I don't know about US 30 right now. I don't know about Dow Jones. That short I took, break even. Now I wait. This one here. Break even. Now I wait. I'm not entirely sure what it needs to hunt for. 4 hour just closed very, very bullish. Indices I'm stumped on, chat. I am definitely stumped on. And to be honest with you, for good reason. They look like shit. Gold, still respecting the highs. Look at that. Look at this price action. This is 5 out. No, sorry, this is longer. This is 6 hours of price action right here, guys. 6 hours of price action. Build, 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 build. Chop, 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 chop. I believe Tendra. Not 100%. Not 100%. I don't know. But possibly. Jordan here, just wanted to say, love you, Marco. Just passed my account with your trade. Yo, let's go, bro. Good stuff. Congratulations. That's a W right there, man. Well done, well done. Congratulations. ES short playing out? Nah, not really. We're still up above the highs. Nothing yet. What do you guys think? Does NQ sell? Personally, I do not know, chat. I do not know. You missed it. I had said I was shorting ES earlier, and it's playing out of my entry. Yeah, I wish you luck, bro. I wish you luck. NQPA doesn't make sense to you personally? You ain't the only one, bro. You ain't the only one. I'm in the same boat. I do want to see what happens. However, I don't have a good read on it, so it's one of those ones. Yeah, I don't. This thing could continue long, to be honest. It's not impossible. Okay, 4-hour highs taken out on goal, or sorry, NQ. Does this thing have a 4-hour reversal, a 10 a.m. reversal? to wait and see. I was long after London low went and short towards and turned off the highs went, but we just displaced so quick. No entries? Yeah, I wonder. I feel you. Just bang high taken and bang low taken, then chop. Yeah. You ain't the only one, bro. I feel you on that. Let's see what we do now. I'm interested to see what price does, especially because we've taken out highs, and now it aligns with 4 hour. I mean, we have some confluences on our side now. Now that the 4 hour high is taken out, it aligns with maybe a reversal to the downside, possibly. Let's just see how let's see how PA does now. I think the next 15 to 30 minutes will be very. It'll be the telltale for the rest of the session, in my opinion. This is what the 4 hour looks like now. So we spiked above the previous high, right? Essentially 10 a.m. above all the others. Like 10 a.m. above 9 a.m., etc. Guys, I don't like anything in Forex right now. I don't like any pairs in Forex right now. Five-minute close up, leaving that wick. Really, Tendra? I never noticed that. I never noticed that. Usually, I believe CAD kind of correlates with oil, I believe. I could be wrong. Honestly, I could be wrong. But I think I've read that or heard that. Good thing I started my futures journey in the worst PA. Wonder, bro. Trust me. Q1, man. We were talking about this earlier, I think, before you joined. Has been diabolical price action. So listen, if you just got to futures and you've been trading and trying to tread your way along this price action, January, February, March. Yeah, man, it's been a fun one, to say the least. Random question, which Garmin do you have? Yo, that's a great question. That's maybe the best question of the day. I have a Forerunner 965. This is what I wear. Just about 400 viewers and 161 likes. How can this be? Chat. Yo, something must be wrong. You hear what the mods just said? How do we got 400 of us in here and only 161 likes? We have to fix this, don't we? I think we got to fix this. What's good, Mads? Hope you've been well. This is my first month, but I'm BE, so yay. Wonder, not bad. Not bad. I'm telling you right now, guys. Once this price action cleans up in the indexes, in the futures market, just wait. And there's the boss man, Riz, chat. Everyone has to say hello to Riz. This is what we have to do. What's good, Riz? Hope you've been well, bro. Traveling all over Asia. Mr. Global over there. Marco dropped the inverse unicorn in that episode. I did wonder. Don't leak that. That's one of the bread and butters right there. That's one of the bread and butters. Riz, Papa Riz, yes sir. This is the boss right here, guys. This is the man behind all of this. %99 win rate? Yeah, that's standard. That's standard wonder. Hi, it seems you're searching for the entries. Brother, trust me, I am not searching for an entry right now. And you would see an entry on my screen if I was taking entries. Look at this gold price action, chat. Look at this. This is the 1 minute chart, by the way. Look at screenshot gold in my face. These conditions, man. Just give us something clean, no? I think we deserve it, chat. I think we deserve it. Oh, we're getting a move. We're getting a move. This thing's leaving fucking heart rate mode. It's going long to the highs. Marco, I'm in my job and watching stream. I wish one day to be profitable as well as to get in my job. You got this, bro. It ain't an easy process, but it's possible. Gold coming to the highs. Gold coming to the highs. I think this is going to be the only thing we can look at now, chat, the rest of the day. But I want to see maybe gold above. Oh, excuse me. Gold above the highs. And then maybe if we can cook up some sort of a short to ride it back down. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. For some reason, Apex is not letting me trade gold. Yeah, Apex is not the only firm right now. There's many firms out there that aren't allowing commodity trading right now just because of the volatility coming off the back of the war and everything. But like gold, silver, some other, I believe maybe copper, I'm not sure, is not tradable in certain firms right now. Just again, because of the volatility. The firms that do allow it, they only allow the micros. So you can't even trade the minis. I don't even know if you call this the minis, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Definitely unfortunate, but then again, I think gold got some horrible PA the last few days. I had a banger of a short on gold, if you guys remember. That was my last trade though on it for a minute. Where are we? Oh my God, it's been a minute. Look at that, guys. Up here. For the one night I was with you guys. This was on March 10th. It is March 26th, man. There was, to be completely transparent, guys, there was a long up here and there was a long, or sorry, long up here. Jesus Christ. A short up there and a short there. That's all I saw. That's literally all I saw. Going all the way to current price action, that's it. You know what's crazy? I just circled 2 really good entries, and I know a lot of people in here didn't really clue into that. What you guys should actually be doing is pausing the chart at those places where I circled, and you guys should be on your own time back testing why those are good entries. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people in here won't be doing that. That gold short I took was disgusting, yo, Matt. It was probably, and we talked about this, probably the nicest entry I've ever had in Forex. There you go. You can see it here. Look at that. That's the top all the way to the bottom, but look at the entry. If you guys can see, my finger's not covering it. There you go. That's the very top of the wick. And no, that does not happen all the time, but hey man, when it does happen, we'll take it. We will take it. Do just so everybody sees. H4 high taken. Were you working a job before in trading? Yes, sir. Right out of high school, chat. And if you guys, no, I don't think I really talked about it too much in Prop Firm Trader, but right out of high school, I was 17 years old, 18 years old. I started working a full-time job right away. I got into plumbing, so I was a plumber. But yes, I was working a full-time job. And those days are something I don't miss. World Info, you're not answering my question. Jert 30 or German 40? I use German 40. Look. I use German 40, my bro. What is the name of the music? I don't know. Mods, what is the music that we have on in the back? Yo, Chris, chill, bro. You don't gotta copy and paste. What's the point of copy and pasting the same messages, guys, over and over and over? Nothing is more annoying than looking over at the chat and seeing the same message copy and pasted 12 different times. Marco the plumber, can he fix it? Marco the plumber, yes he can. What the hell did I just read, chat? Copy and paste, man. I'm gonna start, you know what I'm gonna start doing? If you guys copy and paste messages, bro, I'm just gonna legit time you out automatically. I think it's the best way. I don't gotta read it, man. Shit's so annoying. Gold is above the highs, chat. Oh my god, it's Bob the Builder. That's why. You guys are hilarious, chat. Just block the shit out of them for real, honestly. Because there's only a few. There's always just a few. So why not just time those guys out? You know what I mean, chat? Maybe we should. Then I got people yelling at me with caps lock on. Can we not just talk to each other, chat? What was the plumbing job paying? Right when I left my job, so I was full time. Then I went to part time. Basically, I was just working a couple days, not a couple days actually, just shorter hours. So when I was working less hours, or sorry, right before I quit full time, I was making I think about 1,050 Canadian a week. So it wasn't insane, but at the time I was young, chat. My caps or numbers lock is on. Here we go. So 1,050 CAD to USD. So just to give you guys perspective, that was 760. If it derails you, bro, get him out. Yeah, I agree, Sean. 760 USD a week I was making. But that was after 6 years of working. When I started, guys, when I started working full time, I was getting paid like 11.50, I think, an hour Canadian, which was, I was doing like, if I remember correctly, it was 500 CAD. I was making 360 US dollars a week. Oh my god, put that in perspective. That's crazy. I was making 360, 720, less than 1,500 US a month. Less than 1,500 US a month I was making at the very beginning of when I started working full time. And then I joined the union, so I started getting paid more. I think it was like 17 an hour. Then I got moved to 19 an hour or something, or 21, then 28, then 34 an hour. And then the most I ended up making was, it ended up being like after tax, like 1,050 Canadian a week. And bro, like guys, I don't think you understand. For the people in here that do work in construction in the trades, I got lots of respect for you guys, because I know how difficult that life is. I know all about it, especially in Canada, because those winters, guys, it's no fucking joke, man. I would go out to the road, and there would be a block of bathtubs. A block, I mean like a block of houses, bathtubs all dropped off on the road, and I would have to go outside, put the bathtub on my back, and it'd be like minus 20, minus 30 degrees in the winter. Put the bathtub on my back, walk through the snow into the house, up 2 flights of stairs, drop the bathtub out, go back outside, and do that like eight more times for different houses. And in the winter, minus 30, minus 40 degrees. Oh my god. It's no joke, man. And I'm not asking anybody to feel bad for me whatsoever. I'm just saying it was real hard work. So I know people in here that do work construction. I know what it's like. I actually know what it's like. I've been there. I have videos of like what it was like, but I don't know if I have anything on this phone anymore. Yeah, man, it was a grind. And again, I know for the people in here that do struggle, and the winter time was the worst, chat. That was it for me. The winter time was the worst because of how cold it was, and you get in the trucks. The trucks don't have good heating. Trucks don't got no good heating, man. It was a grind, bro. It was a grind. What's your best winter coat? What was that company called? Oh my God. What's that one company called everybody wears in construction? Fuck, what was it called, chat? Carhartt. Carhartt. That's what I used to wear. That shit was thick. Carhartt, yeah, that's it, guys. That's what I used to wear, and man, that was not fun. That was not fun, chat. Guys, it was not fun. I wanted to see if I can find a video for you guys. Carhartt, the official blue collar coat, 100%. Alright, NQ's selling right now, chat. I just wish this fucking delivery was cleaner, unfortunately. The caps is killing me. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Did you have a nice Valentine's Day? Yo, what? Valentine's Day was like a long time ago. Long time ago. That was a while ago now. We talk about Marco being back in good health after weeks of having cold nonstop. Yo, that was a rough. The beginning of the year, I swear I was getting sick, chat, every other week. Every other week I was getting sick. I swear. It was no joke. This guy just woke up, Tom, bro. Thank you for realizing this. Gold swept. I know, guys. I know. I'm keeping an eye on everything for us. I'll let you guys know if I like anything. Yeah, for gold, guys, I would need to see price above this high again. 1022. That's what I see right now. Dex is not sure. We'll have to wait and see. I had that break even, guys, early in the stream with you. Right at stock open. We were floating decent, but that's it. That's literally it. And I'm honestly, I'm not gonna be surprised if that's my one and only trade of the day. That's gonna put me, and these are the conditions we're in right now. That's gonna put me at 3 break evens this week. And then I'm gonna get people in here that say, "Oh, well, why don't you take partials? Why didn't you take partials when they were floating in profit, Marco?" Those guys make me laugh. Marco, what would you suggest to a newer trader? Have one playbook model, but replicate across multiple instruments? Yeah, I feel like that, Tenja, that's a great play. Like, There's one model, a specific continuation model that I probably trade the most. And to be honest with you, that's probably the only model I should be focusing on. And it can be applied to any market. It can be applied to any time frame. So it's not like there's a lack of opportunity. There's plenty of opportunity. So yeah, I would say have one model, solely focus on that. And then in the future, you have to understand that conditions change, right? So you're going to need to understand how the market reacts to your model in specific conditions. And then later on in the future, when they do change, maybe you need to accommodate for the changes. You got B-Day plans yet? Tom, it was actually, it was wifey's birthday yesterday. And we went out for a nice dinner. It was awesome. Food was great. Food was incredible, actually. For myself, though, my birthday's in 2 weeks, actually, chat. 2 weeks. Oh, my God. I don't want to talk about my birthday, though. We have experts in the chat. It's a classic one. It's a classic one. We always got experts in the chat. I love to see it. Gold above the high, so like we talked about. Nice. Uncle Marco, chat, chill, chat. April the 8th, yo, Red Maroc remembers. Yes, sir. April the 8th is my birthday, chat, and it's coming up in just under 2 weeks now. But again, let's not talk about that. I don't want to talk about my birthday. Matt, don't leak, bro. Don't leak. Birthday bolognese for the wifey. We went for Japanese food last night. It was like I said, if anybody lives in Toronto, this restaurant was incredible, man. I really, the quality of food there was incredible. I loved it. We both loved it. And I'm not a dessert guy, but there was a dessert they had, like cinnamon churro with like vanilla ice cream on the side. Oh yeah, all the time, Mac, all the time, bro. What's the name of the restaurant? It was called, I believe this is how you spell it. Here it is. That's what it's called. Yeah, no worries, bro. Yeah, well, I just say Japanese because we got sushi there, but it was like Japanese, what do you call it? Like Japanese fusion or something? Japanese Peruvian. It wasn't like authentic Japanese. No, I understand. But the sushi there was quality. All right, gold having a reaction at the highs right now, chat. Have I tried crudos? Tom, I don't know. Don't think so. Let me see. No, I haven't. Do I have to add that to the list? Let me see. Wow, it looks incredible. You know what I'm gonna have to do? Tom, I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to send that over to the wifey now. She's gonna have to add it to the list. It's in Etobicoke. I'm not usually out there, but that needs to get added to the list for sure. Peru has a lot of immigrants from Japan for years. I guess it's not surprising to come along with a fusion of both sometimes. Ah, interesting. I didn't know that. I did not know that. And Wood... Oh, you're saying there's one in Woodbridge? Oh, yeah. Wait. No. Is there? Oh, yeah, there is. Nice. Well, that's way closer. Nice one, bro. Good eye, good eye. Canada's weird. Too many nice people. Yo, Tom trying to get me fat? You can't do that, bro. I got too much cardio to do. Won't work, bro. Won't work. Gold. What are we saying? Gold spikes the high again. Wow, look at that reaction, chat. Yep, even for one of their former presidents, same as Fujimori. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. What time is it? 10:40. We're getting some spiky PA right now. Oh. Wow. Look at that. Gold is on some... Yeah, it's pretty wicky right now as well. Look at this chat. Wow. Short gold now. Trump is funny. Trump is a funny guy, isn't he? Get this price action. It's actually incredible. Incredibly gross. Gold swap liquidity to left. I understand. I do understand. But I'm just not entering to enter. I need to wait for something. Prop firms raking in a lot of money this week. Ain't wrong, Tendra. You know what, guys? This isn't the cleanest entry here, but if we can get a spike above 44.69, this high left, I could definitely add something. Ideally, I'd want to see these lows hold. I bet 1,000 of prop accounts have gotten blown in the last 3 minutes. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, if people don't know how to wait for their setups, yeah, this is kind of conditions. Because you have to also understand, guys, everybody trades differently, right? Not everybody, but most people have different strategies and shit. So, like, these conditions can be really good for somebody and then really bad for another. But at the end of the day, if you just don't know how to learn to wait for your setup, yeah, you'll get chopped up for sure. Low is now taken. I don't like this no more, really. Yeah, no more. NQ is showing that sell after that 4-hour high. Entry wise, I mean, look at this price action up here. The timing was good, chat. It was good to see 4-hour taken out like this. I just don't like anything in here for an entry, unfortunately, and it is what it is. It would have been much more ideal to see a clean entry come along in this price action, because yeah, the short could have made sense. At the least, we could have shorted to like here and here, and then manage your positions below. But bro, I mean, right until, look at this, right until we swept the high here. I'm gonna draw this vertical line. Actually, no, I'll just put a dotted line here for you guys. Right here. Right until we hit that vertical line, so we swept the high. Look at the price action afterwards. Look at this. How can you make sense of that? I can't, personally. The delivery for the actual entry itself was nothing I could have done anything for. So it is what it is. I'm watching another stream and he got smacked in the 40s. This fastest stop loss I've ever seen. It happens. I mean, I've taken some fast stop losses with you guys. You guys have seen me get slapped up real quick as well. Market changed these last couple months. I'll tell you guys right now. Look, mark my words, because we're gonna revisit this. We're gonna revisit this in a couple weeks time. And I've already tweeted about this. Once NQ, listen to me. Once NQ trades below 23K, once these lows are taken from the left hand side, you watch and see how clean the market is gonna be. I can almost guarantee it. The thing is, I won't say I guarantee it. I'll almost. But I won't say it'll be 100%. Nothing's ever 100%. But after we take out these lows, I do believe we will see very clean price. Look at, guys, this is the weekly chart. Look at this. Right? This is the weekly chart. Look at all the weekly highs being left intact. Look at this. How do you anticipate, if this higher time frame looks like this, how do you think the lower time frame is going to deliver? Not good. Right? So then you wonder, oh, why is the condition so ass? Zoom out. Look at the bigger perspective. That's what's going on in the bigger perspective, right? So again, my vision of what's going on right now is things will clear up eventually, yes, but wait till 23K gets taken. These lows to the left. 4 hour. Here we go. Wait till these lows go to the left. I promise you, things should clear up afterwards. Should. All right. That's my view. Is that volume looks digital? It looks digital. All right. So gold did take that high and it is showing a sell, but the thing is, bro, when I have specific things in my model I look for, we took out these lows here. I couldn't have taken that anymore. And it is what it is. It's a very interesting session. Yeah, I mean, the indexes definitely look like they're going to continue to lower. It's just unfortunate that NQ, the way price was delivered on NQ is, I have to sit out on those all day long, chat. I have to sit out on those. Some ghoulish price action? Yo, ghoulish is, that's hilarious. Title at that. Marco, do you trade gold on Apex? I do not. I do not. Typically, guys, I'm only ever trading futures, or sorry, indexes on futures. You won't see me really taking gold on futures. If I do trade gold, it'll be on my CFD accounts. What's NQ saying? NQ still selling a bit. I would say, guys, keep an eye on if price stabs back into this region. Maybe you can see continuations out of it. All right, chat. What we're going to do is we're going to run our giveaways because I ain't going to be taking nothing. Let me get it all ready for you. All right. So the word for today, and we're going to run this a little bit quicker. It is late in the session already. Gold has been my favorite for CFD. Gold is probably my favorite for CFD as well. The word for today's giveaway entries is going to be exclamation mark birthday, chat. I'm going to give you guys 60 seconds. Quick one today. 60 seconds to enter. Wish you the best of luck. Seconds, chat. Good luck. I'm gonna get the wheel ready on my end. One break even for me today, chat. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. All right, we're gonna shut her down. We're going to shut her down. All entries are in. All entries are in, chat. All right, all done. That's all entries for today. I'm going to get everybody's names all sorted out for today's giveaway. Oh, I hate when my Discord does this. Oh, NQ through the lows, guys. Continuations off the cards now. Gold is still selling as well. Yo, nothing just correlates right now. Everything looks... Ew. Waiting for the names, chat. I think... Did we get them? Wait. Yeah, we did. Nice. Okay. Here we go, chat. Everybody's names are in here. So, we got Apex. We got Apex. We got Alpha. And we got Tradezilla, chat. Here we go. First is going to be for Apex. Chris McDaniel. Congratulations. You've won yourself a free Apex account. W, bro. Let's go, chat. W's in the chat for him. Chris, you've won yourself a free Apex account. Oh, Wonder. You got to be careful, man. Well done, Chris. Good stuff, bro. Congratulations. Next is going to be for Alpha Capital, chat. Here we go. Alpha Capital. Axolil Filippo 2515. That's one of those tongue twisters. You know what I mean, chat? That's just one of those tongue twisters. Axo, where you at? Where you at? Message in chat. Follow the instructions in the chat below, guys. If you win, please follow the instructions. Please, please, please. It's straightforward. I promise you. Last one's gonna be for Tradezilla, chat. Here we go. Give me my Tradezilla, man. Yo, let's see, FB. Let's see. Let's see. Do I got you? No, I don't got you. I'm sorry, bro. Tom. Yo, Tom. Tom recommends a nice little sandwich spot for me and wifey, and then he wins himself 3 months with Tradezilla. W, Tom. Let's go, bro. Nice one, Tom. Good stuff, bro. Congratulations, man. Chat, listen, if you guys did win, please follow the instructions in chat to claim your winnings. All right, listen. I love you guys. We had a little bit of a, I guess you could say, eventful stream at the beginning. We had one trade. It was a break even, but that's it for me. I'm going to be chilling the rest of the day. I got work I got to do, but I appreciate everyone for hanging with me today. Brand new episode on Words of Wisdom just dropped, so go take a look, comment, like, subscribe. Let them, you know what, guys, let's go into the words. Let's go into that YouTube video right now, and everybody type in "Hear from Chart Fanatics live, love you Riz," something like that. All right. I appreciate everybody. I will see you guys next week. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, an even better weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. All right. All the best, guys. Take care. We'll talk soon.